Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Got a question for you. And we're not talking to moms, we're talking to kids. And the question is, how's your dad doing? You know, that guy who raised you, who loves you, who's worked hard to protect you and to give you everything you need, to be there for you, pick you up when you fell down, hold you up as you walked, try to teach you everything he could. Is he doing a good job? Has he done a good job? Has he made mistakes? Is he making mistakes? Or is he the world's greatest dad? You know, it's not easy being a father, but it's the best job I've ever had. It's the best thing I've ever done, has been a father. The problems we have, though, as fathers, we never get credit for anything except for all the bad things. And it's not always easy being a father. Although, like I said, it's the best job I've ever had. You know, as a man and as a father, you sort of take the good with the bad, and you don't expect to thank you. You don't even expect to love you. You just hope it sort of gets in there somewhere or another. It's not always easy. And it's tough, you know, when that daughter, that son you have, forgets about you a bit. Or when they do think about you, they make you out to be the bad guy, or the root of all their problems. Yes, they're deadbeat dads. But that shouldn't ruin the rest of us. You know, we do the best we can. Some of us have it a little easier than others, I guess. Some of us have a family, a wife that sort of that stays in there, you know, that you both remain together. And that's the best thing for a family, if it's a good family. Now, if you're fighting and you got problems, then of course the best thing to do is to move on, you know. And that's not always the easiest thing either. That's a hard decision to make, actually. 2 weeks ago, after over 10 years of separation, my ex-wife and I, we divorced finally. Finished up the paperwork. So now we're officially divorced, you know. I walked out of there thinking, gosh, what a failure. A whole marriage, 20 years of life failed. But then I remember very quickly, as I should, I got two wonderful kids, a son and a daughter. And although they don't live here next to me, they live quite far away, actually, in other countries. Both of them do. Two separate countries. But you know what? People ask me, says, why don't you move back to America? Well, my kids are over here. They're a drive away. I can get to them. I can be there for them. So I'm willing to put up with what's around me, you know. Single life. Not very many friends. It's hard to make friends in Switzerland anyway. Work. Just making it from day to day. It's not easy. But it's not I'm not angry or sad about that. It's just the way it is, you know. It is what it is. And it's what I have to put up with and deal with so I can be near my kids, you know. I must have put my family, my parents through hell, especially my dad when I was 17 years old and joined the Army and moved away, far away. And I've always lived far away. Not because I didn't want to be around my family. It's just that that's what life took me, and what I needed and what I wanted was to not be away from my family, but to live my own life, you know, to do my own thing. And I respect my kids for doing that too, you know. I didn't raise them to not fly away. I raised them so they could fly away, so they could live their lives, you know. And like I said, they're still young, in their early 20s. and they're moving on with life, which is good. School's great, life is good. But I just feel like I need to be as close as I can to them. And that's why I stay here. You know, I have a responsibility still as a father to be here for them, you know, to do my best to, you know, it's what we do as fathers. Like I said, it is what it is. I'm not sad about it. You just put up with these things in life and you move forward. That's all you can do as a father. You work and you try to do what you can. And you're always there for them, even when they think they don't want you to be there. Or even when they get mean and nasty with you and they blame you for all the problems in the world. That's what it is. You know, it's just sort of one of those things you have to put up with as a father and as a man. You know, just sort of being pushed off to the side, not thinking highly of, you know, when we get, you know, everybody's always saying how the men are in charge, this kind of stuff. Men aren't in charge, you know. You know, we're just working hard to make sure that things keep rolling and that life keeps going forward as much as possible. We're the ones that, in the end, lose everything. But we don't get bitter. We just keep living. And we keep working hard. Trying to do what's right for our kids. World's greatest dad. How bad of a dad am I? I don't know. I don't even know how good of a dad I am. I just know that it's the best job I've ever had. I wouldn't change it. And I've enjoyed being a father. That's what we do as fathers. We sit back and we just think about if those kids grow up to be something good, something special, positive lives, good parents someday, good partners to their other half, good people, then we've succeeded. The world's greatest dad.